Hey guys, this is Les. Welcome to the Sims 4 speed build video number 4. Today I bring you Morning Glory, and you'll notice why I call it Morning Glory. Maybe later on once I add those paints. I want to call it a starter home, and some will argue, no, it's not a starter home. It costs way too much. But hey, if you buy this house furnished, it's only going to cost you 51,651 simoleons. That's not too bad. Not bad at all. And I built it on a 30 by 20 lot, and it was originally built on the lot Bargain Bin. Yes, that's the name of it, Bargain Bin. And I guarantee you, if you decide you want this house for your own game and you put it on that lot, it's going to be the best looking house in that little mini neighborhood area right there. I mean, come on, you can kind of see the other houses in that on that street there. They're not that great. They're not too pretty. So this is going to be the best looking one, and it doesn't face those other houses. So if you keep those houses in, they don't have to look at those ugly houses. Okay, well, they're not that ugly, but they're not exactly that great either. So, but I think this is a nice house, and it's the best looking one in that neighborhood. And no, I'm not being biased at all. At least I hope not. But as you can see here, I was going to go with some blue, but I changed it up. I changed those windows to a blue color. And this is how I came up with the name, Morning Glory, because I thought about the flowers. Morning Glory flowers. They're a nice, pretty blue color. And so I thought it would be appropriate. But I do remove that blue siding, and I go with more of a neutral color. I go with white. But the windows and the doors, they all stay blue. So, and here I am. I'm just trying to decide what kind of roofing I want to put on, or the style, and I end up with a light shade of red. And so yeah, Morning Glory, here it is. Just in case you forgot, built on a 30 by 20 lot, which is Bargain Bin, and it's a 3-bed, 2-bath home. And it's only 51,651 simoleons. Can you believe that? I don't think I've ever built a house that was that cheap. And you're probably thinking, well, did you skimp out on a lot of the decorations? Well, no, I didn't. I didn't go too heavy with the decorations, but it is decorated to a point where it actually looks good. There's no overkill, and there's not a whole lot going on. So right now I'm just working on the back porch, trying to figure out what looks best. And I need to start paying attention to this video and stop running off the mouth. But you see, I originally in the beginning of the video I placed the flat room there, and I didn't like the frieze that I was looking to go around the entire house, or the wall trim is the appropriate word for that. So I ended up deleting that entire room section and just placing a smaller section right over that porch, and I think it looked a lot better. And I added a extra roof there because it was looking a little uneven, and I was having trouble getting it to look uneven. But now we're moving to the inside of the house. I'm just going to place some doors, some archways, so that I know where my doors need to be. Now the kitchen. I started off adding these cabinets here, and however, I do like these cabinets, but I was trying to keep price in mind, so I actually end up going in and changing these cabinets, because, you know, I'm Mr. Indecisive. Not really. Okay, maybe some of the times. But here I decided to change it to a cheaper cabinet, because I was being very conscious about how much this house was going to cost. And so we will see that change in just a few minutes here. And just trying to situate that dining room table there. I didn't use MOO Cheats in this build. There where you saw me adjust the tables, I just used my Alt key to manipulate it a bit. And here I go changing those cabinets. See, I told you. And I don't know why both times. I couldn't figure out how does that corner piece, how is that going to work? Does it look good? Does it look odd? And I thought it looked odd. And I was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to look. So I kept it there, and I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm trying to figure out if I can put some curtains there, what curtains I want to put there, and I couldn't decide. Yes, there's curtains in this home. Curtains make a comeback in this build, and I'll have you know, I actually didn't spend a lot of time fighting about what curtain I was going to use. So, yeah. So I decided to add those extra windows there to bring in some more light. Now we're going to work at the living room, and you're going to see me play musical chairs here because I put down several different objects, or well, not objects. I moved the chairs around quite a bit because I couldn't figure out exactly how I wanted it. And my original idea of what I wanted to do, like here, didn't quite pan out. So I probably spend, if this video wasn't sped up, this part would probably be about 10-15 minutes long. Thank goodness these speed builds are sped up because nobody wants to sit down and watch a 4-hour video of somebody building. That gets boring. But these speed build videos, not so much. I like them. I do like watching speed build videos, and it's part of the reason why I decided to start doing them myself. And it's a lot of fun. So here we are, playing musical chairs, if you want to call it that. Trying to figure out what looks good, what doesn't, and spin that sofa around. Sorry. But, yeah. So, obviously, I didn't like how this turned out, so I ended up changing it. And I didn't like how that looked either. So, I was looking for a different couch. Can I use a different couch? And I thought it was too dark. Didn't like it. So I bring the old one back that I originally used. And I finally settled on something that I thought that looked great. What do you guys think? I kind of like it. So now I'm just trying to figure out what else I'm going to put in there. I originally wanted to put in a bookcase, and I'm like, if you start putting in a lot of bookcases, that's going to get pricey because bookcases are expensive, ridiculously expensive. So I think in the entire house, I think I probably put maybe 1 or 2 bookshelves. Don't quote me on that right now because I very well could be wrong. And now we're back to the kitchen and messing with the dining room table. And eventually I decide I don't like those tables and chairs, so I do swap that out. And so, yeah, gotta put that trash can in. That's one thing I didn't put in outside was a outside trash can. So that is something that if you want to have for your Sims, you're gonna have to put that in yourself. I am so sorry. But look, I changed those tables, and now I'm deciding, do I want to use those lights? I put them up, and then I take them back down because I don't like the lighting effect. One thing I miss from Sims 3 when building is while you were in build mode, you could change the brightness and the colors of your lights. And in this one, you can't do it unless if there is a way I don't know about it, and if somebody does know, I would love to hear about it. But yeah, you can't do that as far as I know, which kind of blows. But anyways, so I was deciding on a curtain for that sink, and I thought that one looked nice, and it didn't really obstruct the sink, so there's no problems there. I didn't put a whole lot of decor in the kitchen and appliances, so right now you just have your basics. You have your stove, you have your refrigerator, your sink, and I did throw in a coffee pot because I believe it was cheaper than a microwave. And your Sims need home-cooked meals, not microwave meals. Microwave meals are not good for you. So, yeah. So now we're doing a little bit of the decor, and I think I'm going to move over to the living room and do some of the decor there. I used a lot of the plants. I used cheaper plants because, again, I'm keeping conscious about the cost of this house, and I think you'll probably see, if you can catch it in the speed build video, that I do keep tabs on what the price of the home is as I'm moving right along. So I like the mirror. We need more decorative mirror pieces. I wish we had more decorative mirror pieces. So hopefully maybe we'll get some later on down the road. I know, I always say there's lots of stuff that I would love to see in this game, and it just came out. So we're going to have to wait a while before we get more stuff that we want. So yeah. So I think here I'm about done with the living room, and I'm going to move over to the hallway and start there. So, oh, maybe not. I lied. Got to place another plant. All right. Now we're moving to the hallway, and so deciding on what kind of paint. It in the video it may look like it's the exact same shade that was used in the living room and the kitchen, but it's not. It's a little bit of a darker shade. Not that much darker, but there is a slight difference. So it's not exactly the same, but I did use the same wood flooring, and yes, that wood flooring is sexy. Forgive me. I know that sounds weird, and I say it all the time, but man, I love those wood floors right there. And so, yeah. So I'm putting a desk in because I did at least want to put a computer in, because I know here in the States, just about every single household has a computer. I don't think I know anybody that doesn't have a computer in their house. So yeah, and I was gonna put that hanging bookshelf there, but I didn't. Was gonna put another bookshelf in, and so yeah. I think, did I take? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out together in the speed build video. Because all this has been done since Tuesday, and here it is Thursday. I'm now doing the narration, so I'm kind of having trouble remembering exactly what I did when I was building. So put a little table there, mirror. I decide I think that would look better right there, and I think it does look a lot better. And so now I'm just trying to figure out what do I want to put to this by this front door. And earlier I think you saw me put some shoe racks there, but I decided I didn't like them there. It looked a little tacky, and it couldn't find any that matched. This is one of the bedrooms. This is for a boy, obviously, because of the boy colors. So I did put some toys in. I put the what is that? A chemist station? I forget what you call it, but I did put that in there because every little boy needs one of those, and they need some skills to work on. So that is there. That rug didn't look good. I took it out. That one didn't look good either. And look, did you see me try to enlarge it? Yeah, you can't enlarge rugs, and I forget about that every time. And speaking of enlarged items, I do resize some items in this game, like pictures and stuff. As you can see here, I enlarged that picture, and so you'll need to place this lot while in build mode, so everything, the integrity of everything remains the same. You don't want to jeopardize that, because then everything looks out of place and funky. So yeah, we want it to look good if you decide to put it in your game. So just make sure you do it from within build mode while you're in the lot. And so now I'm trying to decide what else do I want to put in, and I put in that little dresser because you need a dresser, change clothes, kids need that, and some toys. I didn't put any clay in because it's like crack for Sims. Everybody wants to play with it, and they'll fight over it and that sort of thing, and they want to spend all their time playing with clay. Did I just say K? I meant to say clay. So I didn't put that in there. And I'm just readjusting the pictures and that sort of thing. And I decided, yeah, I don't like those pictures like that with that paint, so I'm going to change the paint. And it took me a minute to decide what paint I wanted to use, so I went with more of a neutral color. Now I'm moving on to the bathroom, and this is the main bathroom of the house that's shared by everybody, except for the master bedroom does have its own bathroom. So I did put that in there. And yeah, that toilet, some of you might think, is that enough room for my sim to get in there and go to the bathroom? Yes, it is. I promise your sims will be able to use it with no problems whatsoever. It is a small bathroom, but your sims have everything that they need right there. A shower/tub, a toilet, and it's one of the cheaper toilets, but it's not the cheapest toilet, so the reliability on it is okay. So hopefully your sims won't be spending a whole lot of time repairing a toilet. Same with the shower too. So, but I think I'm almost done with the bathroom here, just fighting with what kind of tiles I wanted to use. And I do put in, yes, put in 2 of those right there. Those are some pretty cool paintings. I feel like I'm always rediscovering stuff in build mode that I already know that it's there, but I don't use it quite often. And when I come across it again, it's like, ooh, how come I haven't been using this all along? So now I'm on to bedroom number 2. This bedroom faces the front. It's on the front of the house. And this is more for a girl. If you have a teenage girl, this will be a room for them. And so there's pinks and purples and that sort of thing. And the curtains. I did fight with the curtains a little bit. So I take back what I said where I really didn't fight with the curtains. Well, here I did fight with the curtains just a little bit, trying to find something that I do like. But as you can see, I do settle on something. It's possible that it might change one more time. So this room, pretty basic decor. You've got your bed, you've got your end table, you got your dresser. I do put a desk in, so if when your teenager comes home from school, they have a place to sit and do their homework. I didn't put a computer there. Oh, see, I knew it. I did change those curtains one more time. Sorry, I know I'm flipping back and forth in my narration. So yeah, So no computer in that room, but I did put an art easel in case they wanted to paint and build up some art skills. And plus, when your Sims paint, they can paint some pretty cool stuff, and it makes for some pretty awesome decor. It's just a shame that all that artwork doesn't transfer in the gallery, but that's okay. I don't think it did in The Sims 3 either. They don't need to transfer anyways, because it kind of ruins the aspects of that gameplay. But it would be nice to have some of those that you could get in build mode to use as decor pieces automatically. And now I'm moving on to the master bedroom, starting out with the master bathroom first. This one does have a separate tub and a separate shower, and yeah, so it's got all the stuff you need, like you need in that other bathroom that I just talked about a few minutes ago. So I think this one turned out quite nice once I decided what paint I wanted to use, and I like those tiles that come up the wall just a little bit. But I couldn't find tiles that kind of correspond with that, but I found something that made me happy, and that was what I found. And I just changed the color of the cabinets a little bit to make sure everything looks good. And 2 mirrors. I didn't use the MOO cheat this time, so I didn't do the 3 mirrors like I did in Zephyr Skies. Have you seen Zephyr Skies yet? You should check it out if you haven't. Sorry, I'm just like really proud of that house. But as you can see, master bathroom, pretty basic, and the master bedroom is also pretty basic. Let's see. Oh, I switched back to the bathroom because I forgot to put a curtain in, because we can't have creeper peepers peeping in. All right, now we're in the master bedroom, and I couldn't decide on a bed I like. I kind of like that bed, and I kind of don't, but it was the only one of the few cheaper full-size beds or double beds that was comfortable. So some of the color schemes for that bed is just atrocious, but I think the one I went with looks pretty decent. And so you got your dresser drawers there and your end tables. Now I'm looking for some decorative pieces to put in, and I did resize that painting there. Put a few more pictures up, and then I do put some flowers and some sunflowers to brighten up the room a little bit, because it seems a little dreary, so I wanted the room to have a little bit of sunshine. So there's those big yellow sunflowers in there to brighten it up. And here I go with the shoe racks again. Didn't like it, thought it looked tacky, so I took them out. And I put that table in right there and put a few decorative items on it. And now I'm just moving on to the outside, doing the outside decor. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this, and I know I wanted it to be as simple as possible, because once you start adding in your flowers and your bushes and trees, it all that adds up in price. I did add a little bit of sunflowers there, just because I thought it complemented the blue window there really well. And I have to say, after watching the Danish Simmer's most recent speed build video, she was doing the edging around the walkway paths and the house, and I have to agree with her. It definitely makes things look more detailed. And I know I don't do it on all of my houses, the edging, because I think in some cases it doesn't really call for it, especially dirt, maybe stone or something. But it depends on what kind of house it is, and if it's like a really upscale house. So I did that. Thank you, Danish Simmer, for that. So I'm gonna start doing that from now on, because I don't want to appear lazy, even though she wasn't calling any of us lazy. But here I am. I'm almost finished with the house. I put an outdoor grill in. I didn't put any outdoor tables, that sort of thing, because picnic tables, they get pricey. And once again, as I said many times, being conscious towards how much this house is going to cost. And I did put in some hedges along the side of the house for a little bit of privacy. And there's a little spot right there where they can go fishing too. So yeah, there's lots to do there. And I do put some monkey bars in for the little boy and the teenage girl to play with. But we're coming to an end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, make sure you like the video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. See you guys next time. Bye.